Okay, story time. YouTube, get the popcorn. One second, try and collect my thoughts. Okay. Very wise men have told me before that the devil only fucks with you when you're abiding by right. You're doing something right. You get all the dark pleasures and wants when you're abiding by the devil. When you change that and start doing right, he starts trying to drag you back into his realm. And that's what I mean with by you got to be doing something right if the devil's fucking with you, because if you weren't doing something right, he wouldn't be fucking with you. Stay with me. This is going to be a long one. YouTube fam, y'all know I just got off some boxing. I'm not all the way out of the water yet. I still have my bad days. I don't know where that journey's going or where my dreams of being in the music business, independent music business, might I add. Never want to be part of the industry. Fuck the music industry. Mainstream. No, I said it. No. Moving right along. My vehicle, y'all, it's been through hell. I've hit dogs in it. I've hit deer in it. I've run off the road trying to avoid hitting dogs and deer. You know, so my car's falling apart. The area that I live at now, as you can see, you look behind me, we live in the woods. And, oh yeah, nostalgia. You know that saying where you can tell where all the kids, back in my day, you could tell where all the kids were at by the bicycles parked in the yard. We still have that theory around here, as you can see. Yes, I know I need to cut my grass. That's not what this video is about. Back to my car. It's been through hell. It's paid for. There's a lot of problems with it. Shocks are about to fall apart on it. Undercarriage is messed up from this road. But it's mine. I work hard and paid for that car, man. And it's beat up and banged up, but she's still my baby. She's gotten me through some dark times. No. I'm going to stop right there on that point. Remember, my car. No. My car's been in bad shape for a very long time. So let's rewind a little bit. Guess it's been about maybe 6-7 months now. It might even be the 8th month mark that my grandmother passed away. It's in probate right now. All the delegating can't be done till probate's over with. I got left some things. Other people got left some things. But I got a copy of the will. I have read it. Like I said, Nobody is no delegating items to people until probate is over with. Now, somebody was appointed executor of the estate, in which, rightful so, this person that was appointed, I feel like she's the right one for it, because she works in the law field. Let's say that. So I'm comfortable with that on that part. Here's where it gets complex, and y'all let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Tell me, and I'll shut the fuck up. Her house got left to the son of the girl that was appointed executor of the estate. My grandma's house got left to the son of the female which was appointed executor of the estate. Both my cousins. I have no problem with that, man. I have no problem with that. Can that boy that I'm talking about, he's a good kid, man. He's a good kid. He's been through a lot. And he deserves to have a nice home. Me, I made mistakes. I've been trying for the longest to get my family and kids a nice house, a nice home. Sorry, I'm trying not to get emotional here. Like I said, get your popcorn, bear with me, it's going to be long. Well, the fact that that child is under the age of 18, it defaults to his mother. Let me give the information. She has been paying the power bill at the property. She has been paying the taxes. She's paid for everything. She made sure everything was taken care of what it's supposed to. Which my grandmother had enough money to take care of everything. And when I say my grandma had racks in the bank, she had racks, dog. She had racks. Shocked the hell out of me. But I believe it because of how tight she was. The lifestyle that she lived. The things she ate. Just to save money. Man, that's a different story. Now back to the bills and all that. I can get all that. Now, I'm going to tell you what I know was left to me and my kids. Now, little fun fact. My 3 boys, which are her great grandkids, got a certain amount of money apiece. And it stated that they're not allowed to touch it till they turn 18. So it goes in a trust until that point. Cool. But the way the will was wrote out, it said if everybody ain't in agreement with everything, then the estate is to be left open for 25 years. Okay. When the kids turn 18, which one of mine will be in a few years, how is he supposed to get that money if the estate's open for 25 years? As far as I'm known, there's no conflict. There may be conflict on one person, but I don't know what his views and feelings are on it because I have not talked to him. I really don't have no intentions on talking to him. If you know who you are and you see this, you know who I'm talking to. Now, all the grandkids were supposed to get a certain amount of money and a firearm. I think a firearm was said to be left to me, but I don't know what's going to happen with that situation because I don't think I'm allowed to have it. Special circumstances may apply to this. I'm not sure. I'm a convicted felon. That's that part. Now, before my grandmother passed away, there was a piece of property that was so fully supposed to be left to me, according to my great grandmother, my grandma's mama. But I was 3 years old at the time, so it got put in my mama's name. My mama she done a deal with land for collateral, double wide, and she about lost it. So when that happened, my grandmother stepped in and got all of it in her name. And it said Rita. Sorry, it said what it said, and or my name as owners. Well, quite a few years before she passed, me and her kind of argued a little bit, and it got it ended up the land got split into two pieces. I got half, she got half. Well, when she passed, another individual had made her mad and did some things that she did not agree with that were very wrong and harmful to her. And it pissed her off. She was going to leave, from what I understand, she was going to leave her half of that land to him. But after some things transpired, she changed that and left it to me. So now that whole property, I already got half of it. I'm supposed to get the other half after probate. So I'm going to give another person that I was talking about before another, you know, at a girl because not only is she paying for all the bills at the estate, she's also paying the taxes on that other piece of property, which rightfully so. Probate's not over, so it's not technically mine. So, touche. Just saying. It falls on her. Now, across the street from that property, there is two other properties. One belongs to another family member of mine, which is the executor of the estate's mother, which is my aunt. Behind her is a piece of property. I don't know who that was left to, but the executor's having to pay the taxes on that piece too. So I'm actually trying to give her kudos, and I love my family members. But this, okay, you will understand in a minute where I'm going with this. So, if probate is not over with, and nobody is supposed to get what they're supposed to get, and I know she's paying all the bills at the estate, paying the power and all that, how is it right? Okay, well, let me back up. Whoa. Let's keep going on the things that were left to me. I was supposed to get that other half of that land. She left me her car and some other things. Now keep that in mind. That car thing's important. It goes back to the start of the video, what I was talking about to begin with. Now, if probate's not over with and we're not supposed to be delegated our items that were left to us, how is it right that the executor of the estate and the child that the estate got left to able to live in that house if things are not supposed to be given out, even though she's paying the bills? I need somebody to really explain that to me. Now, moving forward, that vehicle, her Toyota Camry that was left to me, it's paid for. There's nothing owed on it. So, and it gets to the case of, oh, well they got to leave the probate open in case she owes any money to anybody. They might want to take the smaller assets first to pay for the bills that she owed. My grandma didn't owe nothing. Nothing. Facts. Nothing. So that dissipates that thought. As y'all can tell, I'm enunciating with passion in my voice because I'm very aggravated this morning. So, if I was to, I don't know, pay the insurance, pay the taxes on the car, shouldn't it be rightfully so that I be able to drive that car? If now the probate's not over, we're not supposed to get what we had was left to us. But they're living in that house, my grandmother's house. They're living there. If that's the case, I should be able to go up there and set up my stuff in the bedroom and live there too. Because as of right now, it don't belong to anybody. Right? Let me know in the comments. So, now, pause there. We're at, if she can live in that house, I should be able to live in it too. But if she can live in that house, I should be able to drive the car because it was left to me. The house was left to her son. He's too young, so it goes to her right now until he's of age. That's where we're at. So stop right there. Now, back to my car. It's falling apart already before what I'm about to tell you happened yesterday. And I never did want to take the money, spend all the money to fix it because I could take the money that it would have costed to fix everything wrong with my car and go. I could probably go buy a $4,500, $5,000 car right now. That's how much it would cost to fix everything wrong with my car. No bullshit. It's got water's leaking in somewhere. The headlights are messed up. The door handles are messed up. The list goes on, man. And instead of saving the money, and it was hard for me to save the money up to go fix all that because I got kids that, the first part of their lives, I'm not ashamed to say it. I wasn't a very good father, but you learn from your mistakes, and I'm a very present and good father now. Every extra dime I have, they got it. I take them fishing. I take them swim. I take them every weekend. I'm going to do something. Well, they ain't got up out of bed yet, and I don't have a car sitting in the driveway, so I can't take them to go do nothing today. Now, back to my car. Yesterday, and I will admit that there has been times. There has been times in the past that I have not been paying attention, and I don't have a very good driving record. Let's go ahead and get that on record. I'm gonna give it to you raw, boy. I'm gonna tell you the real deal. No fakery over here, capery over here. No cat size. Not church official. Anyway, And this has nothing to do with what I'm talking about right now. And I'm going to say, I just got to say it. Dagburn, you didn't mollywop no fucking body. Now, back to the story. Yesterday, and now, as I've said in the past, I have been, somewhat of a reckless driver. But like I said, I got all the Suboxone. I got mental clarity now. And the mental clarity is what gave me the balls to even talk about this fucking story on the internet. Because I don't think it's right. And like I said, the executor of the state, my cousin, and her son, my second cousin, it's not their fault. They're just going by due process and what is being told to them. Fair. So, yesterday morning, I was on my way to work. Speed limit was 35. I think I was going like 38. And then I had picked up speed. And I try not to ride my brakes much because there's something wrong with my front end. It's just, my car is not good. So I start going down this hill around a curve. And it's still early in the morning. It's like 6:15. It's kind of getting daylight, but not completely. So I go down in this tunnel of trees and start going around a curve. Well, lo and behold, I'm going to say Bambi's grandpa because this motherfucker was huge, bro. Massive. Decides he's going to go trotting across the road. Now, I did not have my phone in my hand. I was not messing with my radio. I had both hands on the steering wheel, eyes forward, looking at the road. Split second. Split second. You know how you've seen white-tailed deer, how they bounce like he wasn't running. He ran down the embankment and then he started pouncing. You know what I'm talking about. If you're an avid hunter, if you pay any attention, you know anything about white-tailed deer, you know what I'm talking about. Well, as he hit pavement, he pounced. So, and my thought process is, do I hit this deer, which is looking around about $1.75, $1.80, full fucking headdress that could come through my windshield and kill me? Or option number 2, $30 to $60 plastic mailbox from Home Depot. I took the lesser of the two. Lo and behold, I hit the mailbox, skipped off the cauldron because I was trying to avoid him, but he kept going that way. I hit him. He kind of went forward and spun around. I'm still moving. When he tried to jump and go the way, I hit him in the ass. I hit him twice. Fucking my car up, man. Whole passenger side, front quarter panel, some down the side of the passenger door, which was already messed up from before because the other deer, both of my passenger side doors have no door handles. You have to open them from the inside. Yes, y'all. I'm not loaded with money. I live paycheck to paycheck, just like most normal Americans. So, I come to a stop. The deer, I don't know where. He's nowhere to be found. So obviously it didn't kill him. I think it messed up his leg a little bit. He was like, I don't know. It happened so fast. Now, I get my car stopped. Okay, stay with me. Popcorn is going to be a long one. There's a lot involved with this, man. A lot involved with this, and I got to get it all out. Now, Pickens County, South Carolina. It's in the upstate. It's in between Greenville and Walhalla, or Greenville and Oconee County. Yep, still recording. Okay. I've been to their facilities as a guest quite a few times. Went to court. Quite a few of them dismissed, thrown out. Improper procedure, lack of evidence, wrongful, whatever. So they don't like me. Because this is just opinion. Because I guess because the charges didn't stick. I don't know. They don't like me. I feel like they harass me, man. Every time I'm going down the road, one sees me, they turn around and follow me. All the time. Well, there's that. So I feel like there's a small minor retaliation factor there. And they can deny it if they want to. And it might not be true, but I have my thoughts. I have my beliefs. So now we're done with that. Let's move on. I got my car stopped after the deer thing. So before anybody pulled up, one old guy, I think he was a little ways behind me. I don't think he saw the deer. He seen the tail end of it. He stopped and asked me if I was okay. I said, yeah, man, I'm fine. My car won't start. I got somebody coming. I'll be all right. He said, okay. Hope your day gets better. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. You too. So I called my work and said, I just hit a deer. My car's screwed. I'm on the side of the road. She said, okay, we'll try to get somebody to help you. Well, my main supervisor, the guy I correlate with all day long, he comes. He's like, I don't know what to do. We couldn't get the car to start. It wouldn't start. And then for a minute, it acted like it wanted to start, and then it didn't. So we get my stuff out my car, go to the shop. I leave my stuff there. We talked to the mechanic at the shop. He said, try the fuel pump reset button. It's in the trunk. So we go back to my car. At this point in time, when we get back to my car, we're trying to find this reset switch, trying to figure out. I turn the key over, it crunk up for a second, and it cuts back off. Cranks up for a second, cuts back off. My front tire's busted on the driver's side, passenger side up front. It's busted. Whole front quarter panel's bent like a tuna can, but in backwards. Fire truck first responder pulls up. Everybody all right? Everybody all right? Yeah, we're fine. I just hit a deer. And this is my supervisor. He came here to help me. This man gets on the radio, start highway patrol. And instantly, that pisses me off, bro. Pisses me off. Because we were going to fix the situation one way or another. We were going to get my car moved and get it to the shop to the end of the day, or get it out of the road so it wouldn't be a hazard and it wouldn't be a problem. By that time, 2 Pickens County Sheriff's deputies rolled up. What's going on, man? What happened? I just hit a deer. Everybody's fine. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of the road. He said, yeah, just make sure you get out of the road. You'll be good. Lie number 1. The 2 sheriff's deputies going by, they go about a mile up the road and sit at the school district building in Pickens County. They sit there. And how I know that for a fact, I'll get to that in a second. That building is in the same direction as the shop. I shouldn't have to say anymore. You'll know in a minute. So so the cops go on. He's like, you gonna be able to get it out of the road? I'm like, yeah, one way or another, we're gonna get out of the road. He said, well, I'm gonna move my truck up. We'll get you pushed. See if we can get you pushed. They couldn't push my car. So my supervisor, he takes his truck and pushes my car up, because I was kind of sitting off on a slant and uphill. He pushes me up to level ground. There's a new driveway that's about to be cut in. There's gravel now on a vacant piece of property, and there's a flat spot. So you got driveway here. I pull my car here. My back driver's side tire was sitting on the white line, maybe. Well, let me check. The back bumper, driver's side bumper, was sitting on the white line. Not harmful or hazardous to the roadway. Somebody still had plenty enough room to come by, stay in their lane, and pass other cars in the oncoming lane without hitting my vehicle. Even somebody with a truck and a trailer. They had plenty of room. Not a problem. So, the sheriff's deputy always told me one lie. As soon as we got my car out of the road, first responder, he said, you can cancel highway patrol. It's not a problem, not a hazard. Out of the road. Cool. All good. Told me, as long as you be back at the end of the day to get it, and get it out of here, you're good. Lie number 2. So, and what do they say? Whatever we got going on outside of your job, leave it at the door when you clock in. So, locked my car up, got everything out of it. Trying to hurry up and get to work. And I wasn't thinking to put a note in my car of, hey, broke down, problems, we'll be back to get this afternoon, name, phone number, blah, 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 blah. Because I was told by the boys in blue and, our paramedic first responders that I would be good. So I didn't bother with a note. Went to work, was worried about my car all day long. At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, when my supervisor got through with his rounds of what he had to do and went back to the shop, my car was still sitting there. I had a late day yesterday. I didn't come back through till about 6:45. My car was gone. Pickens County declared it a abandoned vehicle left in the middle of the road. We're going to pause for the calls. Take as much time as you need. Make sure I'm still recording. Yes, I'm still recording. Okay. I'm waiting for y'all to get to the point where you can understand my aggravation. Now, they waited until 6:30 in the evening to tow my car on a Friday afternoon, knowing good and damn well that they would have it over the weekend and I would not be able to get it because the tow company closes its lot and its office at 6 o'clock. But they towed it at 6:30. How nice. Knowing that they would have storage for both Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Because I wouldn't be able to do anything about it till Monday. Now, I'm going to pause for the calls again. Let y'all catch up with the aggravation level. Because I know y'all would be aggravated too. Now back to the retaliation point. Get my drift, see where I'm going with this? You can't tell me different. Now, on the way back to the shop, after I got my car out of the road, that's how I knew that the 2 counties were sitting right up the road. After I got my work truck and left back out, I had to stop back by my car and get my phone charger. They were still sitting in the same spot. They were sitting up there contemplating and mustering up what they was going to do. Because I remember one of them, when they rode by, asked me what happened. I know one of them's face. I don't know his name, but I know his face like the back of my hand. And he knows my face like the back of his hand. So, my supervisor and the boss of my company, they know the sheriff of Pickens County, South Carolina, pretty well. My supervisor contacted him on Facebook yesterday. I, in hand on my own terms, called the city chief of police for Pickens City and talked to him. That man was highly pissed off that that took place because he knows my supervisor as well. They talked. And my supervisor was a witness to all this. He was a witness to the deputies telling me, you're good, just long as make sure it's out of the road and you come back and get it in the day. He was a witness to the first responder telling me, you're good, as long as it's out of the road you can come back and get it in a day, you'll be fine. He was a witness to all that. Chief said he's going to call Pace and Reeves Monday. He called him yesterday when I talked to him. He said, yeah, it's here, I got it. They picked up the phone for him first right away and they talked to him. They're going to try to settle something Monday, but either way, I don't think I should have to pay anything because of the way that I got done. It ain't right. Now, I'm stuck with no vehicle. I spend every weekend with my boys, taking them on adventures. I can't do that this weekend. They are my life, man. With the mental clarity that I have now, I see that now. They're my everything. I try to do everything with them. And that's also one of my vices, getting off the Suboxone, man. But back to the car situation. I could really use that car that my grandma left to me right now. And now I made a Facebook Live, and my family knows what I had to say, and they're not calling me. They're not offering to help me. My distant family, not my immediate family, not my kids, my significant other, not her, not them. She's aggravating me right now because you should have put a piece of paper in. You should have done this. She's not being my peace right now, man. She's wanting to make it worse. And I know everything she's saying is right, but just don't do that to me right now. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to me right now. It's the same as kicking a man while he's down. Y'all hear my farm animals in the background? My ducks and my chickens. I'm down to 3 chickens, y'all. A fox and a raccoon got a hold of my other chickens. Killed my rooster. Well, they're not they're not mine. They're here at the property that we live at. And we had to take care of them. So, I feel like they're just as much mine as everybody else's. We got a lot of animals around here, man. We got a lot of cats, got a lot of ducks, a lot of chickens. Well, we had a lot of chickens. We got a lot of ducks, man. It's crazy. I don't understand why the raccoons and the fox didn't go after the ducks. They only went after the chicken. But I gotta say, man, I could really use that car right now. And I don't understand how it's right that, for one, what Pickens County did to me, and for two, how they're able to live in that house with everything that I said being said, with them paying. So the house is paid for, her house was paid for, her car was paid for. So if I pay the taxes on the car and the insurance, why, and the registration, why can't I drive it? Her house is being lived in. Her car should be able to be driven. I don't. Nobody has tried to help me do nothing today, and that's why I say, man, you can't expect people to help you. You gotta do things on your own, bro. Don't rely on nobody ever. Y'all pardon me for a second. You too, family. I love y'all, man. When I say that, I mean that, because it's like sometimes. Sorry, excuse me. Ooh, that wake and bake gets you, boy. But sometimes y'all show me more love and respect and opinions and than my family. You know, it's hard, man. When it's just you and the kid's mama. There, I don't have my mama's not here, my daddy's not here. I don't have family members that, hey, we don't mind watching the kids for you for a while, or we'll help you with this. You need help with anything? I don't have that, bro. I don't have that. It's me and her, and that's it. And I know a lot of people are like that, but there's a lot of people out here in this world that run their mouth about people like me that are in the situations that we're in, saying, "Oh, y'all could do better. Y'all could do better. Y'all the ones I'm talking about. Y'all the ones that got relatives that watch your kids for you, that pay for this, that pay for that, to do it. So y'all can, on that point, just y'all can shut the fuck up." So, but that's where we at this morning. I'm very, very pissed off and aggravated, angry. Good morning, buddy. It was my 10-year-old, my 12-year-old, excuse me. He just woke up, and it sucks. You know what the coolest thing in the world is on the face of the planet? Your kids waking up on Saturday morning and you telling them, "Y'all come jump in the car, boys. We going on an adventure." And see them smile and light up like a Christmas tree. It's the most powerful thing on the face of this planet. I don't think I've ever seen me like this, man. I've never seen Joshua Gosling 420 Life and Reacts tear up on camera. Today's that day. Bro, I've been pushing so hard trying to do better for myself and be a better person and be thankful every morning for another opportunity at life and another opportunity to be a better man today than I was yesterday. Glory be to the Lord for me being blessed in a way that I was able to get off the Suboxone without much repercussions. And hell, I might still have repercussions coming. I don't know. My counselor and my doctor keep telling me that it shouldn't be like that. I should be fine for 8 months before any kind of small discomfort hits me, but I just don't believe that. But YouTube family, bro, I'm not asking y'all for anything, but if any one of y'all or y'all know anybody that's got a cheap vehicle, preferably a truck, that's in pretty good condition, decent shape, you know, I don't need more problems, y'all. And I don't have, you know, major money to fix problems on a used vehicle. I need something that's decent. If y'all know anybody, leave it in the comments, man. Point me in their direction. I'm in South Carolina, you know, I can make arrangements to come there to wherever if I need to. Just, you know, leave comments and comment me back. Hit me up on Joshua Gosnell on Facebook. Message me. You know, let me know what kind of price I'm on. They wanting or what we working with. That way I know, see what I can do. But I just truth on truth, fact on fact. No cat. I can probably come up with about a band right now. Yeah, I can probably come up with about $1,000 right now. It's not gonna be easy, but it's doable. You know. But like I said, I need something that's dependable, man. I don't need something that's gonna. I have it for a week, and you know something's gonna go wrong with it. And if something small goes out, yeah, I can. That's handleable. But like, I have it for a week, and transmission goes, or you know something like that. That's just not something I need right now, man. So, if y'all know anybody, let me know in the comments, man. If it ain't too far away, I can come to them. But I need a truck, you know. I had that car for a long time, and it served its purpose. And yeah, I still could, you know, might be able to get it fixed in the long run. I don't know, but right now I need something I can drive because my car's out of commission right now. So if y'all would, YouTube family, do some looking for me. I'm gonna be doing some looking myself, and that's where we at. So whole lot of bullshit. I don't understand, man. The Lord and the devil's testing me, boy. I ain't even gonna tell you. Still recording. I ain't even gonna tell you. And I'm not stupid enough to say on camera the thoughts I had in my mind yesterday. That would have been bad. That would have been real bad. Real bad. Not for me. Man. Any thoughts? Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all's thoughts are. I'm curious to know y'all's thoughts. Like I say, with the whole probate thing with my grandma, I might be overstepping my boundaries, you know. Maybe, but that's everybody's opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. And sometimes if airplanes were assholes, certain places would be airports. Facts. So now I'm stuck with, do I go out and do what I can to get a new car? Or try to buy a used one? Either way, either route, it's going to send me back money that I don't have and put me getting my family a home on the back burner again for 1 to 3 years, ever how long it takes me to fix my car or get money to get a used car or the down payment on a new car. Life, you gotta love it, right? But you know, sometimes life gives you lemons. You gotta pick yourself up, get you a knife and a picture, and some sugar and make lemonade. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all hit that notification bell so y'all can be notified when I drop another video. I wasn't trying to put anybody in a bad mood this morning. I just want to give y'all a little snippet of what's going on in my life movie right now. Because I did change my name to at Joshua Gosling 420 Life and Reacts. And I haven't started. I guess I can do that today. I can do some reactions today. Also, y'all let me know in the comments how to do that when you first start out. Like if you're using another device and you're like playing the music on that device and recording with your device. I know you have to pause it every so often so they can't clip you. But I changed my name to Reacts, so I should be okay. But that's the way I'm gonna start doing it until I can get, a laptop and like all that crap set up. But right now, that's on hold right now too. I mean, I can record stuff and do stuff and drop that, but I mean, I feel like if I'm doing that, I'm not being productive. I'm trying to fix my situation. But right now, I can't go anywhere. I can't do nothing. And I can actually say this time, me trying to come off the Suboxone, and I'm in a better headspace, man, because before, and trust me, the thoughts are still there. I can't talk about them thoughts on YouTube, but back in the day, boy, stuff like this, I'd try to find my way out of here. That's all I can say. But, and like I said, trust me, those thoughts still swarming around in there, but trying not to let that make its way to face. Trying to keep it behind. And it's very hard, man, because the depression coming off of the Suboxone is the realest thing I've ever seen in my life. Only other more real thing I've ever seen in my life is watching my kids being born. But the depression coming off the Suboxone ain't nothing to fuck with. Ain't nothing to fuck with. Man, I'm so thankful and blessed that I had the doctor and the counselor that I had, and my plan to execute to get off this stuff. It wasn't a plan, it just happened. I lost my insurance, man. But I had already been talking to them about getting off of it. That's why I went from the strips to the injection. Because the process with the injection, you take 6 to 8 shots and you're done. No more. So that was the plan. But right around my fifth or sixth shot, I messed up, got in some trouble, went to jail, lost my job, lost my insurance. So therefore, I could only get 2 more injections after that, so I made it to my 8th one. Then my insurance stopped paying for it, and so I couldn't get paid. Co-pay assistance program, which allowed me to get it for free. But I still had to pay my doctor's office. So I was supposed to have my last shot. It's been like 50 something days. 51? Yesterday was day 50. Today's 51. I was supposed to take my last shot 51 days ago. I had my last shot 51 days plus 4 weeks ago. So 71 days ago, I took my last shot when I had 8. So, but I'm blessed, nevertheless, because she put me on Wellbutrin and a 0.5 milligram Klonopin a day. I don't know. I think the Wellbutrin's 150 milligram, maybe. I'm not sure, or it might be 50. I'm not sure. I take one of each of those every morning, and I can attest to that too. That's something that lets me know I'm in a better headspace because fucking benzos or anything like that, I used to eat them like candy, man. But now I take one a day like I'm supposed to. It's not a problem. It's not a problem for me to have them in my possession. I take one a day like I'm supposed to, and it's not a problem. There are some days that I feel like getting in that mountain, but I don't do it. Because I know if I do that, I'll become short at the end of the month and I'll just have problems that day, so I just don't do it. Now, I'm telling y'all the truth, like my name is Truth. There needs to be more truth and real people on the internet. I got receipts. I mean, I can show you where I was calling my supervisor off and on all the morning yesterday morning. Man, like I can show you where I called my other supervisor that was at the shop first thing right when it happened. I wish I would have screen recorded everything on my phone when I called that chief. No, I'll do that. I'll get my son to take some screenshots of my call log, show you where I called the chief. And all this shit. Like this shit is not. You can't make this shit up, man. Like you can't make it up, bro. This shit really happened. But no, it ain't nothing crazy and extravagant. But like really, like why in the fuck? Why you gotta do people like that, man? Like police just. I don't get it, man. I don't understand it. They got it out for me for some reason. That's what it seems like. But, y'all, to the 135 of y'all, thank you. That's from everything I have in my soul, man. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all very much. Y'all made a choice to take interest in my life, what I'm doing. And in today's world, for somebody to take interest in you, that means something. So now I've got 135 people that are looking at what I'm doing and looking at what I'm going through, man. I got to try to be an inspiration to y'all somehow. So you know a while ago when I said, sometime life hands you lemons, and you gotta get you a picture and some sugar and a knife, and cut them bitches up and make lemonade. That's what I'm about to go do. Hashtag help each other win. Hashtag stay strapped. And hashtag count your blessings because tomorrow is never promised. And as always, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come to at Joshua Gaza 420 Life and Reacts. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Just some out, y'all. I'm about to go make this lemonade and smash it. Holla.